Good morning, guys. It's Philippine Forex. You ready for it? I'm going to run the ticker, and I'm also going to give you an update on our budget to date this week and previous weeks. Okay, so Canadian, you're actually doing a little bit better today. You've gone back up to 43 for this weekend. And excuse my looking away, I'm doing this live. The US dollar has dropped a little bit, but you're still hovering around that 58, 59 mark. Can't seem to break above it, even though it's been doing this for about a month. So is the US dollar crowning, or is it going to continue to go higher? We'll wait and see. These months of November, December, they tend to tell us a little bit, right? Okay, on to the euro. You're sitting at your threshold again, but you're almost at 58. I haven't seen that for a while. And on to the Great British Pound. You are at 66, so you're still sitting at your threshold, which is good. And New Zealand, you're darn near back to baseline again, 33.8. Close enough, guys. It's close enough. And then for the Australian, where are we sitting in Australia? Come on, you can connect. There we are, sitting just over the threshold at 37.4. Remember, guys, thresholds are the average. They're listed on the ticker there before your currency designator. And we save above that number so that when it dips below, we have extra cash so that we can maintain a nice flat budget. Okay, so our first week here in the Philippines was sort of a week zero, but we had to get our electrical started, so that amounted to $27,000 to get the electrical started, and in that we ended up paying for the poles and the wire to go in for our connection. Now, the overall electrical connection came in at about $1,000 US, somewhere in that range, just a little bit over for Canadian. And the reason being, guys, is you're not paying bribes or anything. It's just that they are offloading all of the costs onto the consumer. So if you need a meter, it's not through your bill that you pay for it. You got to buy the meter. Signatories, you need engineers and various people to sign for these things. Again, these are fees that they have all offloaded, no different than what the banks do. So it's not bribes. This is what it is. However, when the guy came to connect at the pole, typically you tip. There's no schedule on that one. Now, the next week, $122,000 we spent. That was kind of an week. The big one there was we spent $12,000 on wages. Remember, that was for 10 guys though, right? And the other major was the finishing of that electrical. Okay. Now, this next week, we ordered sand and gravel. We ordered all the steel, or most of the steel for the house. These guys are good. They do not overshoot. I'd rather be buying 5 more, 10 more bars later than to overshoot by 10. Steel is one of those things that they won't take back. So we spent $215,000 last week. Okay. This week, though, our total is $40,000. And that included some rent money. It included our gas and our food. You know, a whole bunch of mice nut things that we're going to do. Tomorrow, Lynn and I will probably buy an air conditioner, but these are fixed items that are being bought for the house that are above and beyond. And we'll also be buying a fridge. Okay, that's our update for Forex in the Philippines. Later, Gators.